Hey YouTube, we are doing a video right now about um, who has been trying to get a hold of you, what they've been trying to say, and what's been blocking you from being able to hear them. This is going to be a three deck spread, and after I go through this, I'll then pull tarot to get a little bit more information. So, for the who's been trying to get a hold of you, we have the Empress. So, pregnancy, motherhood, nurturing, fertile, divine feminine. This is going to be a main female in your life, plays a role of either a mother to your children or somebody that is very caring and nurturing and has the ability to be a mother to your children in your life. The second one of what it is they want to say is unbalanced, overwhelmed, chaos, and disorganized. So there could be things going on in your life with this feminine that doesn't allow you guys to take time to check in with each other and have important conversations. Then what would be the blockage? There's coldness, emptiness, emotional loss of trust, and feeling unloved. So you possibly or them have disengaged, withdrawn feelings, and make it difficult to even talk. For the feminine, again, we have seduction. There's attraction, teasing, hooking up, chatting, dating, third party, and temptation. This could be them that they're wanting to tell you that this is what they're now doing, or this could be something you're doing that they're wanting to talk about. For timing, this is going to be concerning something is going to come out about this situation here. This wouldn't be when you're going to have the conversation. This is going to be a consequence of these actions with this situation. This is going to be around June 20th of next year or June 2nd. Then we have investigating, needs answers. So this person could be investigating into who it is you're talking to, who you're cheating with, or maybe they possibly have found out something in regards to this action, or it could be the other way around. You're investigating them, they now know it, and they're wanting to talk to you about it. Back at the first row, we're looking at stop being hard on yourself. Everything is just for us to experience and learn from. So this person or you, however it fits, they feel like these extra partners, these side partners, is nothing important to really be getting stressed and upset about. They feel like it's just part of their learning experience of experiencing other people. So maybe it needs to be established on whether or not this is a monogamous relationship or if it's open. For what is the message? It's struggling with how to express themselves without misunderstanding. So somebody could really be into having side relationships, whether they're committed or not, or just purely sexual. And possibly do want to tell you about it and see if it's something you'd be okay with, or it's you doing it and they want to talk about it. For what the blockage is, we have slow and steady. If this is something you really want, move slow, think before you act, follow through. So one of you guys is contemplating on whether or not the conversation is even worth having because you're unsure if the relationship is even something that you want and would be willing to put up with. Back at who's trying to contact you, we have everything around you is spoiled, troubled relationships, disputes, financial difficulties. Again, put the role where it fits. This could be you or them that feels that way about the other person, and probably could feel that this might be why the other person's doing these actions, is because that's the type of life they grew up around, with their parent doing it to their partner. Then the second message is going to be someone intends to cheat on you. Could be related to money or personal betrayal, upset the balance in the relationship. So to me, that makes me feel like somebody could possibly be a sex worker, a stripper, prostitute, whether they do it for a club or on the side themselves. This one came out with a second one of the blockage messages, and it was needing to find balance with your energy and patience. So, and then it says if work is good, then home is bad, and if home is bad, work is good. So, with these two cards right here talking about balance, somebody's having difficulty figuring out how to make money and still balance the household. Maybe this is why they have turned to some type of sex work. Then you have warning. You or someone you know is hiding an illness or disease. So this person who is cheating with another partner or another person could be afraid to tell you because they didn't know if you would understand that that's a lifestyle that they're into. But the problem is now there is a consequence here. Maybe that is what you're going to find out around June of next year, is this disease or possibly a pregnancy. Here we are hearing from ancestors. The person who is wanting to bring this to attention of the other partner is wanting to do this like here and now, right now. Here we have there's an equal change coming in that will affect all parties involved. Again, that could be the STD or the baby. Then we have compass. So somebody is trying to figure out what type of relationship they want. If they do want to be committed, if they do want to go on ahead and tell you that they possibly are pregnant or have this STD, or if they're just going to act like nothing is happening. It says you've been dealing with an unstable and unbalanced cycle regarding your own confidence and money. So this is going to come, you're going to come to this conclusion around the time that you're having this conversation. And being conscientious of yourself and actions is also a blockage for the both of you. We have a two-faced female who hides their motives. She possibly gets too close, too chatty with your own friends, or you're doing this to her. And they're targeting you in this way due to something that was either said or done to them to make them want to retaliate like that. Here it is verifying that this is a female, female, but it's calling it fatal. So I want to strongly say that this is the female that is cheating. Okay. Here we have the message of hot cheese. So maybe the STD is just a VD type thing, or HPV or, you know, something, I would say it's not something too serious, not like herpes or AIDS or nothing like that, but enough to where you're gonna have some type of stench as well that you've got from her, and you're gonna have to go get that checked. The person that they have either cheated on you with, or the person that they're trying to address this with, could have huge biceps. And this person could be trying to go around the fact that they have an STD by explaining how vaginas work, making it seem like that smell or that extra discharge or whatever it is normal. So if this isn't something your parents or school or whatever hasn't educated you on already, I would definitely take the time to look up the information on this yourself and not just take the partner's word. So for the energy that is trying to get to you is going to be the Daikomyo, and we're going to see what that definition is for it. So it says it embraces the idea that physical body was constructed as a manifestation of the spiritual body. This is a coordination of belief in that all illnesses within the physical body begins as an illness of the spirit. This could be letting you know that maybe this person possibly harbors like a Jezebel spirit where they can't help it. They're going to slut around no matter what. And it comes down to the thoughts and the beliefs that they have about themselves. So if they're not going to do the work on themselves and retrain their thought process and, you know, take a little bit more value in themselves, then it's not something that's going to stop. And what is it they're trying to say? We have the pentagram up and the definition for that one. We have 81. This one is there is high magic involved, summoning and invoking and banishing, typically in regards to the elements, which would be fire, water, air, and earth. Then it says, when it appears, you're asked to immerse yourself in spiritual healing activities to help soothe and re energize yourself and bring balance and attention to all aspects of your life. So, this person, that tells you that this person definitely needs to do some inner work, changing on who they are and what it is that they're doing in their life. And then we have the dosagram. It says, when the dosagram appears, it says, what has caused you to feel out of balance? The message here is very clear. Seek out and maintain balance in all aspects of your life, from eating a balanced diet, a healthy amount of exercise, balanced work and play. You may be surprised if issues resolve themselves. So, again, this person needs to do a review. Are the people in their life good, or are they bad influence? Are the extracurricular activities healthy ones, or are they negative? Has this person taken care of their mental health? Do they know who they are and what they want out of life? things like that. I'm gonna go on ahead and pull some tarot cards now and see if we can get a little bit more information before I shut it down. We have the wedding in reverse. This is going to be the Six of Wands in reverse. We have the Three of Wands. And we have the Queen of Swords. So I'm going to just tell you right now that these three cards together, this is telling me that Spirit is saying if you're married to this person, it's not going to last. If you have not married them yet, but are engaged or possibly thinking about it, that's a no-go. Spirit does not want you to work with them, and the reason being is because with the Six of Wands reverting down to a 3, they're going backwards, they're regressing, they're not learning lessons, and they're cutting corners and taking the easy way out. With the Six of Wands, this is about having to climb that mountain, that rock, right? You going through the struggle so that you can feel the accomplishment, but they're not wanting to do that. They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to feel any type of struggle. They just want to be given it. And then here with the Three of Wands, clearly it's showing magic, and the cards that were laid out earlier just said that there was magic involved. So this person, instead of doing any type of work that is going to cause them to sweat or feel any type of grief or pain, they'd rather turn to somebody who can shake a wand and make them believe that things are coming their way. Here with the Queen of Swords, I would say that this person knows a older female figure in your life, is close with that older female figure, and that older female figure could have possibly already known the type of person she was to begin with. So I would definitely go back and start questioning that figure in your life. What is it they knew about this person? And if they knew this person was promiscuous, why didn't they say anything? Why would they set you up to have a failed marriage and deal with STDs and stuff? Here we have rewards, patience, perseverance, diligence, and progress. And then we have laziness, rush job, lack of motivation, and mediocrity. This could either be how each of you are, so you're completely opposite of each other, or this could be what it is that you are desiring out of your partner, but this is what you're getting. So if you have a partner where clearly we live in a society where you can't just live off of one income anymore, right? Unless you make really good money, especially if there's kids involved. Unless you live a minimal life, like if you have a partner that doesn't need everything that they desire and want, and they're okay with just the essentials or necessities, then you could possibly make it off of one income. I wouldn't say so much so in like an apartment or anything. Maybe if you were renting a room. But if you have a partner that is materialistic and does want all the nice things, and all these extravagance and extras, then one income isn't going to do it. So if the partner is lazy and you're busting your ass and it's still not cutting it for them, then yeah, they're going to go out and find somebody who can make that difference up. Then we have deceit, theft, two-faced, spying, manipulation. I would definitely say that this is somebody that you're dealing with. This person, maybe by their first impression or the way that they present themselves, you probably thought that this person was hardworking. You probably didn't realize that a lot of the stuff they have is stolen, right? Maybe you didn't know this person had been watching you because they knew this older figure in your life, and they'd been trying to figure out how it is that they could get you hooked. Then we have clarity, diversity, responsibility, and distraction. This would be telling me that with the deceit, the theft, and two-face, they definitely gave a persona, an image that was completely false. But maybe because you were having good sex, or maybe because they were spending so much amount of money to make their looks appear to be beautiful, right? You were put into that illusion. You were blinded, sold a fantasy. Then we have collapse, breakdown, too much responsibility, and learning to say no. So this person could really be trying to break your pockets, and most likely will leave when that money is all gone. And what's going to happen? They're going to leave when the money's gone, and then you're stuck with an STD and a broken marriage if you are married, or a broken relationship that's no longer. Here we have inequality, extortion, selfishness, debt, stirring up problems, and string attached gifts. So you could have thought that this person had their own money. Maybe this person was love bombing you, buying you nice things in the beginning. Maybe you didn't realize that she was getting those nice things from other men and then turning around and giving them to you, right? And at this point, this female, because of the sexual appetite she has, probably could have done some things you've never experienced before, hoping that it would get your appetite curious and up to her level. And it didn't, right? So now you have extortion coming in. This is somebody that's going to blackmail you if you do anything opposite of what it is that they tell you to do at this point. You could be a male that's about to be in an abusive relationship. being forced to. We have leadership, vision, mentor, boldness, powerful, mature, and this is King of Wands. This could possibly be a male figure in her life, like a pimp. Or this could be how she either makes you feel or told you that this is how she looked at you. Then we have idealism, innocence, messages, dreamer, loyalty, and a surprise. So yeah, this person gave you a whole persona. You probably really did think you found a winner. This person probably did not tell you how far down that rabbit hole goes with them, how dark it is with them. You probably did look at this person as innocent, but now you're going to start receiving these messages, or you're going to start seeing certain type of messages, signs. Certain behaviors not going to make sense. It's going to feel like you came out of a dream state, like you've woken up from the dream state. You're no longer in this innocent bliss, ignorant type of mentality. You're going to realize that there was no loyalty with this person, and this surprise that they have waiting to tell you, you're not going to feel too good about it. Alright, I'll pull on the Ancestors deck and then we'll end it. We have Evermore. This could be a relationship, reason why you were so quickly attached to this person, bonded, and easily given your trust to them, is because they could be a past life mate of yours, or possibly a twin flame. If it's a twin flame, that means they're gonna mirror you. So if she's cheating, you're cheating. You guys both could be doing the same thing to each other. If that's the case, if you're both doing the same thing, you just need to figure out if the love is real there, and if you're gonna work past that. Obviously, she'd have to get rid of the pimp if there is one. We have Prophecy, Arcana, and Hospitality. You could have had a friend or someone close to you already tell you what they seen in this female and what they thought that this female was gonna do to you. You could have brushed it off or told that person that they don't know what they're talking about, because of the quickness of the bond. But here with the Arcana, this female is a very, very dark female. Extremely dark. Like, you could probably say it was safe to say that the Jezebel spirit in her is one step up, and she's most likely like Satan's woman type of deal. And then we have hospitality. This female likes to drink. She likes to entertain. She likes attention. And the last one is wholesome. You're looking for the wholesome, and then that's you've got complete opposite. And martyr. So you don't get to play victim here, and the reason being is because with the prophecy coming out, you were already warned at this point. Somebody already forewarned you about who this feminine was, and the way she does people. And so when all of this goes down and this information comes out, you're going to find it very hard for you to receive sympathy from people. Alright, so I'm going to end the messages there. I think that's pretty clear for you. If you do have any further questions, my email will be in the description box. I do free personal readings if you want to get a little bit more in depth on that. If not, don't forget to check out the other videos. I also have the EMF reader videos that I upload as well. And of course, hit that like, share, and subscribe.